A.P. Herbert. He was a Member of Parliament and a humorist and a poet. And here's one of his broadcasts from the 13th of April 1941, trying to lighten the mood of Britain during its darker hours with being bombarded by Hitler's Luftwaffe.
Let us be gay. It's Easter Day, and spring at last is on the way. It's Hitler's habit in the spring to do some dark, disgusting thing, but you and I may still decline to sign on Hitler's dotty line. So let's be gay. Yes, grim but gay. It is the Resurrection Day, the feast of life, the first of spring, when all except the wicked sing. And all the ranting, all the row, can't kill the blossom on the bough. The bees, whatever Hitler does, refuse to stop their happy buzz. The birds, not in their usual form, are trying to pretend it's warm. The crocuses come out once more, although they're useless in the war. The little lambs, the little larks, are making seasonal remarks. Let us be gay, it is the spring, and even postscripts have to sing. Be gay, salute the gallant Greeks, who never heard of yellow streaks. The lusty Slavs, who, game as Greece, refuse to sell their souls for peace. God knows what comes, but come what may, this is as sure as night and day. These little lands of mighty worth have lit a torch for all the earth. The sun of freedom is not set, the soul of man is blazing yet. In all the stories ever told of all the valiant Greeks of old, is there a poem or a play to touch the tale of Greece today? The star of Hellas shines as bright as when the Persians forced a fight. And drowsy schoolboys, hard to please with Homer and Thucydides, we'll think a little more, maybe, of all those dull affairs B.C. And when they come to Persia's name, write Russia, and the tale's the same. Let us be gay, for come what may, the war will not be won today. So nothing matters in the news for those who hold the longest views. Napoleon died at 52, and Adolf Hitler, so may you. Hop on, deluded hare. The British tortoise will be there. Though Hitler captures this and that, he governs no one but the rat. His subjects wait in field and town to bite the heel that stamps them down, while Britain's peoples, free as air, swarm forth to battle everywhere. And those who like to spread abroad that this old empire is a fraud should study what her sons have done in April 1941. But what has Hitler got to show? Slave nations padlocked in a row. He may make Europe, if he please, a continent of refugees. He may go west, he may go east, Eurasia, India, know the beast. But still with every forward stride, he digs his grave more deep and wide. The hounds of justice will pursue, and some of you will be there too.
Side 2 of this lovely 10-inch 78 RPM shellac record, Let's Be Gay, when gay still meant just to try to be cheerful. It was broadcast on Easter, the 13th of April 1941, by the humorist and poet A.P. Herbert, trying to lighten people's moods during the terrible Blitz by the Nazis.
Let us be gay. It's Easter Day, and in the ordinary way, you might be sitting, holding hands, on Brighton Beach or Blackpool Sands, or busy cleaning up the nest, or sewing ribbons on your vest, shaking the moth from summer coats, or painting garden seats or boats, while John is happy with the weeds, or packets of exciting seeds, or hammers nails into the wall, where nails are not required at all, and leaves his pipe in any spot where you have told him he should not. Now you're a waif, or you're a wren, or making things for fighting men, and maybe now your little home's a ruin, nobler far than Rome's, and John is somewhere far away, and it's not easy to be gay. The spring is here, a spring in pain, but spring with joy will come again. One day the village bells will call across the valley, peace for all, and John, with medals on his breast, will hammer nails in some new nest, and leave his pipe in every spot where you have told him he should not. And no one then will plan or pry how much you eat, or what, or why, and we'll pull up the blinds at night and turn on every blessed light, because we've won and done with war, and death and darkness reign no more. Let us be gay and think of Quisling, with all his foul companions sizzling, for there must be a special hell for those who sell what such men sell. Let us be gay because we've got the finest leader of the lot. Let us be gay because we see the breed is what it used to be. Let us be gay because we know that Franklin Roosevelt won't let go. And in the war of night and day, the English speakers lead the way. Let us be gay, but when we've won, we'll not forget how it was done, but do what mortal men can do to make the world as good as new. Though we must never quite ignore that worlds are not improved by war. You don't expect a double yield of barley from a battlefield. Nor is it fair to blame the city if nothing much is in the kitty, when all the good things thought or done have been post-dated by the Huns. But we will do the best we can to feel and fight for every man. We'll try and try, and by the by, it is a blessed thing to try. So you and I must sweat and strive to keep a home and keep alive. This life, whatever star men say, is worth a struggle. Let's be gay.